morning. Thank you for being here and thank you for making time. Thank yourself for making time for your yoga this morning. We're going to work on a chair with no arms, preferably, definitely no legs. I mean, no wheels, definitely no wheels, and on a surface that doesn't skid. So I have mine on my yoga mat. And come forward in your seat just a bit so that you're not leaning back on the back of the seat. And you'd like the seat bottom to be flat. So if you have to assist that with a flat pillow or something, if it has a dip in it, you'll want to do that. And first, as you're sitting up straight, just notice your jaw and your shoulders. We'll get to those in a moment, but just thinking first about our spine. Maybe close the eyes and think of running sort of your fingers up from your tailbone, up your back, up your neck, and up the back of your head. And so it just ever so slightly has you turn your chin down, almost not enough for others to notice, but to give you a sense of that spine from the seat, the tailbone, all the way up past the back of the head. So nice tall spine. Maybe close the eyes if that feels nice, palms up or down, whatever's comfortable for the shoulders. You can even stack your hands so that your right hand rests in the palm of your left hand, palms up, with your thumb points touching, just to center in here. And now we'll just settle in. Notice your feet. Maybe lift the toes a bit and rock the feet gently side to side, noticing the balls of the feet, the sides of the heels. Our whole foot, which will be our foundation, is our foundation. Walking, standing. And gently lower the toes. Just nice and grounded. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. If your breathing is restricted, a little like mine is today, breathing in as possible through the nose. If out through the mouth is more comfortable, just open the lips and kind of let the air fall out slowly. We breathe in and out through our nose to help slow our breath. So just taking some breaths here, in and out through the nose, and just notice your body. Your feet, the contact with your chair, or the contact with your feet if you're standing, or the contact with your legs if you're on the floor. Just breathe. And notice your back, your shoulders, your hands. Breathing in and out, notice your heart space, your chest, your throat, your face. Breathing in, breathing out. And then bringing attention to our whole breath. Just take a nice deep inhale, kind of allow it to fill your whole body. Deep inhale. And slow exhale. Notice the shoulders, the hips, the feet. Let's do that 2 more times, your own pace. Just kind of enjoy a deep, full, comfortable breath. And a release of a full exhale. Very nice. Open the eyes if they're closed. We'll rotate the wrists. One way. And then the other. And thinking of our breath and keeping it moving, we're going to inhale and reach forward. And exhale, kind of slowly draw the elbows back. So think of the whole arms are moving. It's not just the hands. Inhale, reaching forward, noticing the shoulders, the elbows. Nice, slow exhale, draw the elbows down and back, noticing the chest, the back. Good. One more time with movement. Inhale, reach forward. Kind of enjoy that space you find in your arms and back. Exhale, back. Nice. This time, reach forward, inhale, and hold, holding the posture, not the breath. Have my hands here. You can also lower the elbows if that's too much for your shoulders right now. And breathe. And thinking not about the arms, but about the space we find in our spine and between our shoulder blades as you reach and breathe. So maybe for you, it's reaching your shoulders forward. Maybe for you, it's reaching your shoulders kind of down and finding space in between your shoulder blades. Just breathe. Notice. Good. Big inhale. As we exhale, draw those elbows down slowly and then behind the body. Nice and slow. One arm might be different from the other. Not straining. We're not reaching with our elbows. Let's think about the space in our chest. And maybe find the space closing between your shoulder blades. So it's not about chicken wing the arms together in the back. It's about thinking about opening that heart space, lifting the heart forward. Breathe. Maybe try to lower your shoulders a bit as you breathe. Reach that heart forward. Inhale and exhale. Good. Big inhale. And exhale, hands to the thighs. Nice. We're going to do a little seated cat cow. I'm just going to turn a bit. Very much sort of like we were just doing, but our shoulders and elbows are going to be in a different position. So placing the knees over the front of the kneecaps. We're going to inhale here, nice straight spine. And as you exhale, think about your tailbone as if you were tucking it under your body like a sheet under the bed. You're reaching back on the exhale, low back, mid back, tucking the chin if that feels nice, reaching the elbows, shoulders toward the side of the face if that feels good. And then on your inhale, again, thinking about that tailbone, rolling the tailbone out and up first. You can open your knees a bit if you find your pelvis needs some more room. Belly drops and then heart forward. Maybe look up, and you can also slide your hands back if that feels good. And then exhale, all of that in reverse, starting with the tailbone. Exhale, tuck the tail, slide the hands forward, find your cat. Inhale, tailbone first, out and up, belly drops, elbows back, face forward. Just move through this a few times, marrying it with your breath. We always want to do our tailbone first, so we get that whole motion, that wave of the spinal movement. Cat cow every day, even at the start of the morning, just swinging your legs around to the side of the bed. We get this whole spine flexion and extension, non-weight bearing. So hopefully we're not straining anything, but we also do it slowly with our breath so that we notice we're watching, so that we don't strain anything. Let's do one more cat. Do your last cow. Just meet me in neutral. Let's take that in for a moment. Just notice a lot of energy movement in the core body, the hips. Take a nice breath in and out. Very nice. Let's come forward in our chair a bit before we get up. Open the feet nice and wide. So we do this in a standing posture also as goddess. You can do this standing. We're going to do it seated. Seated, I find sometimes you have a little more accessibility for opening your knees. And when we're standing up and trying to keep, we want to be able to see our big toes. So if your knees tend to collapse, move your feet in a little bit. We want to keep our knees open, our hips open so we can see our big toes. So as open as feels comfortable for you today, nice tall spine. Kind of reaching the top of the head for the sky. Breathe, ease in the shoulders. Notice your jaw. Good. We're going to alternate arms, inhaling and drawing the elbows down. So we're going to inhale, you reach over. You can go over as much as you'd like, over if that feels nice. Exhaling, draw that elbow down, belly to spine, so we protect the low back as we come back. Inhale, reach over. Exhale, draw it down and back. If the side twist doesn't feel good for you, you can reach the arm just straight up and down. And inhale over. Keeping those knees open. We're giving the legs some attention here too. Inhale over. Exhale, belly to spine. Draw that elbow down to lift the body. Now let's hold over to the side. Again, you can come down as much as you'd like. We would like to keep the heart space open. So if you find that your arm is dipping in front, just bend the elbow so we can keep our shoulder back. And breathe. Notice that side body. Maybe close the eyes and notice the space in between the ribs and from the rib to the hip, and breathe. Knees are open. Nice inhale. Exhale, belly to spine. Draw that elbow down nice and slow. Come seated. Just notice one side from the other. I haven't been doing much walking. My legs are tired. My hips are already tired. All right, other side. The other side might be very different from the first side, so you could honor your body and do what it likes to do. We're going to inhale and reach up. For me, I'm curving over more than I'm reaching over. Exhale, draw the elbow down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. This is about the side stretch, your hip, your ribs. It's not just about the shoulders, so you can work the two independently. And the breath. It's always about the breath. Let's do a couple more. Knees are open. Keep those feet engaged. Maybe lift the toes. Remind the legs they're participating. Very nice. And once more, we'll hold over here. It's your yoga. Feel free to play, adapt. If you find a kink somewhere that needs a little extra breath or love, do that. And breathe. Good. Nice inhale. Exhale, draw that elbow down. Come back to seated. And sit and notice. Good. We're going to do a few shoulder circles before we stand up. So you can bring the feet back in. We're going to bring the shoulders forward first, nice and gentle. Up, back, and down. We're going to do that with our breath. So we'll inhale up, back, exhale down, forward. Again. One more time this way, up, back, down, forward. Good. And we're going to reverse, but reversing, doing this the other day, I realized just how different reverse is. It's not just the other direction. Your muscles are engaging in a totally different way. So slow down too and notice as we go in the other direction. If it feels different, it might for you. It definitely did for me. I hadn't noticed it before. So we'll inhale back, up, exhale forward, down. Let's do one more. Very nice. Okay. Coming up out of our chair, side two. Slide our feet under our knees. That doesn't work for you. Just try to come forward in your chair more and have your feet under your knees. And as far your heels as back as possible to create a foundation for standing up. So when we stand up, we want to keep our mindful of our center of gravity, hinge at the hip. You feel the weight in your toes. You want to feel it in your heels too. So you inhale. And as you exhale, use that exhale to push the ground away, lift the top of the head toward the sky. Inhale, soften and lower. The weight should be in all four corners of the feet. Exhale, push the air away. Inhale down. Exhale. Once more, inhale. Nice strong legs, so good for our leg strength. Exhale. Good. We're going to come down and stay in chair. Put hands at heart space. You can challenge your balance a bit by putting your hands in front of you. You can put your hands behind you, whatever you'd like to do. But notice those feet, maybe lift the toes, really counting on all four corners of the feet to keep us in balance. So strong, breathe. Inhale and exhale. Push the ground away, nice and tall, very nice. We're going to do a little bit of warrior two, kind of, what do you call it? Hi, Lily. Deconstructed warrior two. So we have your chair nearby. We're not going to be doing a lot of moving in warrior two, but we are going to just kind of focus on our legs and our balance and our strength in our legs. So opening the legs wide first. Wider. It means whatever it means that means for you. If you feel better with them, right under your shoulders, that's perfectly fine. Always just be comfortable in your yoga. Let's take a couple of breaths first. We'll inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale. And again, sweep the arms up, maybe look up, take in the day. And exhale down. Nice. I'm turning my right foot out. I'm going to use right and left just so for instructions. Turning my right toes out. So my feet kind of make an L. Backwards L, looking down. I'm going to bend my knee, but I want my knee to be over my ankle. So I'm going to wiggle my toes out a little bit. I'm going to open mine up. You can do yours standing. You just don't want your knee extended out over your toes. So these are our warrior two legs. We're going to leave it at warrior two legs right now. Hands at heart space, thumbs at our heart space. Kind of looking at the screen, your shoulders are at the screen. If your hips are turned, that's okay. Whatever your hips need to do. We don't want to wrench our low back or our hips. But facing the heart toward the screen. Close your eyes for a moment. Do this little sequence and lift the toes. We're asking a lot of our legs. We want to know where they are. Presence in your feet, all four corners of the feet. Toes are lifted. Breathe here. And you can think either of pushing the mat down and out, like as if you were opening the earth below you, pushing and opening, or squeezing the hips in toward one another. So your feet are pressing in and squeezing, or you can play with both. Breathe, but this is our foundation. So strong. Legs are engaged. You might even be shaking a little bit. Mine are, that's okay. No pain, but movement's okay. Very nice. Open the eyes if they're closed. We're going to gently go into our warrior two arms, so reaching out over the feet, over the ankles. Palms, turn the palms up to lower the shoulders. You can leave them this way, or you can flip your hands back over. And then look over the right fingers. Breathe. Maybe lift the toes again, just to stay nice and centered. Very nice. Right wrist to right knee. We're going to swing the arm up. Mostly this is about our side angle. So again, it's about keeping the heart open and then whatever the arm wants to do. So the arm can engage sweeping up and over. The arm can come across the heart. We want a nice long line, keeping your shoulder up over the torso. And breathe. Very nice. Inhale, reach up toward the sky. No matter where your arm is, for the standing one, we're going to do a little movement. So inhale, come a big circle. Inhale up. Exhale down. You can always modify by doing just your elbow, or not doing it at all. Not doing any movement. One more time. Inhale, reach for the sky, straighten the right leg, and to neutral. Turn the right toes in. Let's put the hands to the hips. Nice inhale, look up. Keeping the back straight, hinging just at the hips, straight back. Exhale, you can put the hands on the thighs or on the back of your chair or seat of your chair. Just come forward for a minute. Maybe drop the head. Maybe come down further if that feels good. Oh goodness, my legs are tight. I am not. This feels good. Breathe. Good. Inhale, slide the hands up to the crease of the legs. Exhale, straighten the arms, straighten the back. Standing. Very nice. Let's turn the left toes out. This side might be different. We're going to bend the left knee. If your balance or ability range is different on this side, just make your adaptations. We're going to start first with our heart facing forward. Keep that left knee open so you can see your left big toe. If that's not possible, just move in some. And close the eyes and notice the difference on this side. The difference in your legs, your feet, maybe lift the toes. All four corners of the feet, nice and strong. And press into the mat. Maybe you're opening up a space beneath you, pushing out, or maybe you're squeezing the hips in, or maybe you're playing with both. Just notice. Very nice. Open the eyes. And again, we'll take our gentle warrior two arms. You can open the palms to lower the shoulders. Roll the hands again or leave them there. And breathe so strong. Very nice. Left wrist to the left thigh. This side might be different. We're going to inhale the right arm up. You can stop at any point. You can also rest the fingertips on the shoulder or across your chest. But thinking about that side body. Breathe. Very nice. Now we'll make some circles here. They can be as big or as little as you'd like. We'll inhale, reaching up and over. Exhale, back and down. And it doesn't have to be up toward the sky. It can be a little more out in front of you. Or you can do fingertips to shoulder. Very nice. Let's do one more. Good, and reaching that arm up to the sky, inhale. Exhale down, toes to the front. And we'll do one more forward fold. So inhale, looking up. Exhale, pivoting first at the hip, nice straight back. Then you can slide the hands down or just let the back go, let the head go. If you have eye pressure or blood pressure issues, please don't drop your head below your heart. Stay in flat back. But if that's not an issue, you can go ahead and go down as much as you'd like, or have the chair. Chair is a great prop. You can hold your arms there and let your head go down. Breathe. Inversions are great for our circulation if we don't have any health limitations. Nice. So with hands either on the back of the chair or up at the top of the legs, inhale. Exhale, straighten the arms, push the ground away, belly to spine, and come back. And mountain pose. Feet under knees, under hips, supporting the shoulders, head and neck, tall spine. Very nice. Little variation on tree today. Grounding into the left foot, ground into my left foot. You can go sit in the chair nearby. I won't disturb Lily, but here we go. Chair nearby. Grounding into the left foot. Breathe, keeping the breath steady. We're going to lift the right knee and down. And lift and down and lift and down. Nice. And we're going to cross the right foot in front of the left shin. You can keep the toe right there, the right toe, or open the right knee. Keep that ankle there at the shin. And if you'd like, you can lift it. Doesn't matter. You can also lift it and have your finger on the chair. Doesn't matter. And branches wherever you'd like them today. So at your heart space, over the head, and breathe. Find your drishti, your point of focus, and think of bringing all the energy of the body in toward the center of the spine and reaching out through the crown of the head. Drawing everything in, kind of squeezing the hips toward the spine. And breathe. Very nice. Lowering that right toe. Bringing the right knee forward. Right foot down. And Tadasana. And notice mountain pose. Just observe the body, right side to left side. Notice the shoulders. Very nice. Opening the eyes if they're closed. Focusing on the grounding in the right foot. Let's bring that left knee up and down and up. Challenging yourself maybe not to touch as you lower. One-legged standing is amazing balance work for us. Very nice. And then crossing the leg, ankle resting on the shin, pressing against the shin, left big toe on the ground. Open that left knee. Side might be different. Find that drishti, your point of focus, and bring that energy into the center of the body, lifting out through the crown of the head. Very nice, lowering the left big toe, bringing the knee in, and back to mountain pose, Tadasana. Maybe closing the eyes, just taking in the strength and balance of your body. Gratitude for all it does for us throughout the day, unnoticed. Here's our chance to notice. Very nice, opening the eyes. Let's inhale, sweep the arms up. Open mouth, exhale. Once more, let's do that again. Inhale, up. Open mouth, exhale. Very nice. We're gonna come down, Lily Bell. Need that, Mickey Kitty. I know, I'm so sorry. I know, very nice. So we want to always practice our chair strength and seating. So we have our calves just kind of grazing the seat of the chair. We know it's there. Feet are under our knees. Breathing steadily. Just slowly lower down, keeping the back straight. And you'll pivot at the hip and come forward. You'll find the balance is equal in your feet. So if you find yourself on your toes, you want your seat back a bit more. If you're in your heels, you want your heart forward a bit more. Come down. Seated. Little work with the neck. So inhale, nice tall spine. And exhale with your eyes open, looking over to the right. Inhale forward, exhale left. Inhale forward, exhale right. Inhale forward, exhale left. Good. Inhale forward. And as you exhale, we're going to move the left ear away from the left shoulder. As you inhale to reach the top of the head up toward the sky, we want to engage the whole body so we're not jerking our neck or straining our low back. And then exhale, reaching the right ear away from the right shoulder. Inhale, engage the whole neck in toward the spine. And exhale, left ear from the shoulder. Inhale, exhale. One more time, each side. Very nice. Back to neutral. Nice tall spine. We're going to inhale and gently just your forehead toward the sky. Lips are closed if that's comfortable. Any strain on any of these neck movements, don't do. No strain. Just gentle space finding. Breathe. Good. Belly to spine as we lift the head back into neutral. And then exhale, lower the chin down. We'll breathe here, a couple breaths. Notice your shoulders, the sides of your face, maybe even your low back here. Breathe. And then very gently with the chin dropped, we're going to draw a gentle line over to the right collarbone. So we're gently kind of lifting the head up to the side and then back to neutral. Very nice. Inhale. Exhale, let the chin fall again. Breathe here. Notice the feet, the hands, the shoulders. Very gentle, drawing the line over nice and slow to the left collarbone, lifting the chin and back to center. Very nice. Let's just take a few moments to move your feet or hands, fingers, wrists before we pause. We'll take a quiet couple of minutes. For the sake of class here, we'll do, 2 to 3 minutes probably of quiet shavasana. It's time for your yoga to settle into your body, to have your mind continue enjoying all the positivity you just sent it. So a couple things when your mind starts doing the next thing in your day is that's going to happen. That's our mind. As we think about breath, you can think what you'd like. Maybe you use the word inhale and exhale, or maybe peace and joy, or ease and ease. Something that's just a gentle kind of mantra to you with your breath. If that doesn't work for you, I also like stacking my palms, tips of my thumbs together. And whether it's something I'm repeating to myself, I like to tap my thumbs occasionally when I'm feeling distracted, that like, here I am, right here. I'm just living in that space there in the breath. So allow yourself to lean back in your chair, or you can lie down on the floor or a couch or recliner, someplace that's comfy. And you never want to be cold. So if that's a situation for you in the air conditioning, it is a little bit right now for me. You can always put something on your feet. But allow yourself to settle in. And we're going to start with 3 kind of big breaths, holding for just a moment at the top, and then releasing. Do that 3 times. After your 3rd breath, allow yourself to settle. The feet becoming heavy, calves, the legs. Breathing in, breathing out, heaviness grounded in the seat, the belly. Peace and grounded in the chest, shoulders, the neck. Ease and peace in the face, brow, forehead, and top of the head. Allowing the body to just flow in and out with the breath. Finding stillness, breathing in, breathing out. Gently bringing your awareness of your body back into its space. Slowly deepening the breath, bringing gentle movement to fingers and toes, beginning to take in the surroundings of sounds. Taking any movement that feels nice. Palms at the heart space. Inhaling, fingertips toward the sky. Exhaling, thumbs to the heart. And may each inhale and exhale remind us of our breath, and may each breath make us aware of the gift of our day. Peace, peace, peace.